Just a few words about my background. Some of it's in the handout there, but sometimes you get to a place it's not always obvious how you would wind up there. So I'll just talk a little about that. And when we get to the questions afterwards, you feel free to ask me questions about what I'm going to talk about, or Palm, or some of the things in my past. I have an undergraduate degree in the psychology of kinetic media from the University of Michigan. You might wonder what kinetic media is. I kind of did too, wondered what kinetic media was. But it was about the evolution and how one medium turned into another medium. So in other words, how television developed out of radio and out of movies. And I particularly focused on cable television and computers. This is in 1973, I guess, and how I thought computers were going to become a medium, and it turned out, they kind of did become a medium. So I guess that part worked out for me. But I worked for a couple of little companies, and then I went to business school here, and after that I got involved in the computer industry. I worked for Atari in the early 80s on the home computer division. I was in sales and marketing there, and I did a startup after that in artificial intelligence software, natural language understanding software systems in Connecticut, and I worked for NEC doing the very first CD-ROM drives. This is when they cost about $1,200, and video games for NEC. And then I worked for Apple in California. I was in charge of marketing for the Newton, so that's how I got involved in handheld computing. After that, I worked for Diamond Multimedia Systems, which made PC peripherals, and we wound up making the very first portable MP3 player, the Rio PMP300. Got sued by the music industry, which was kind of interesting. Unlike a lot of other companies, we won our lawsuit against the music industry, so that was an interesting time. I did a startup that Tom was talking about, which was called Riffage.com. It was an online music company. We had some offline assets also. We owned the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco. And from there, I came to Palm when it was Palm Inc., and now it's palmOne. So that kind of brings you up to the current time.